Corner update, Kraus. All the NT games were canceled yesterday, but there was plenty of other action in the world of sports last night, so we'll get right to it. To the NBA playoffs, a pair of Game 2s. The Bulls won over the Bucks in fashion, 91-82. Jimmy Butler finished with 31 for Chicago. The Warriors took a 2-0 lead in their first series since 1989 with their 97-87 win over the Pelicans. Steph Curry finished with 22 points in the victory. It's Golden State's 20th straight home win. Anthony Davis had 26 points and 10 rebounds in the loss. Here are the Game 2 scheduled for tonight. The Celtics take on the Cavs, the Wizards take on the Raptors, and the Mavericks take on the Rockets. Highlights coming up tomorrow. To the ice, a triple header of Game 3s wrapped up last night. The Rangers won over the Penguins 2-1. The Ducks come back in the third period to win over the Jets in Winnipeg 5-4 in overtime. And the Wild win over the Blues. Final score there 3-0. And there are 4 games tonight on the NBC networks. Game 3 of the Lightning and Red Wings series, and 3 Game 4s. Predators, Blackhawks, Capitals, Islanders, and Canucks Flames. We'll break it all down tomorrow. Coming up in just a moment, we'll let you know who is at the top of the Sabres coaching list. A quick story on college hoops, though. Shannon Evans announced he is transferring from the UB Bulls after 2 seasons and after leading UB to their first NCAA tournament appearance in March. The story, which was released by WNYBigFourTalk.com's Jonathan Snyder, involves UB Athletic Director Danny White as well. According to Evans, White seemed to be in too much of a hurry to talk with Evans about his future, and he was told to just talk with the new head coach, Nate Oates, about what to do. To make it even worse for UB, they're blocking Evans from transferring to other schools, such as VCU and Old Dominion, teams that could be on the Bulls' schedule this season, and definitely Arizona State, which is where Bobby Hurley is coaching now. We will bring on Jonathan Snyder in a couple of weeks to break down Oates' hiring, and now Evans' departure, along with his thoughts on the NBA draft. Again, that's in a couple of weeks. And finally, with the Sabres searching for their next head coach, here's a list of some of the top names that have been flown out there by other analysts. Starting with Detroit's Mike Babcock. The 51-year-old has only 1 year remaining on his contract with the Red Wings and has the most impressive resume. 3 Stanley Cup appearances, back-to-back gold medals with Team Canada, and 458 wins. Babcock is making $2 million a year right now in Detroit, but this is Terry Magulla running the Sabres, and Mary wants him. He'll get him. Another big name that might make Sabres fans cringe, Bruins coach Claude Julien. He's been in B-Town since 2007 and won the Cup with them in 2011. Boston missed the postseason this year for the first time since Julien took over, but he could be packing his bags after impatience from management as of recently. And Dan Bilzema is one more name I'll throw out this morning. He's had success with the Penguins in the past, but was let go last summer after the whole shakeup in Pittsburgh. 6 straight playoff appearances are on his resume, and he also won a championship in his first year after taking over halfway through the season. Again, we're just speculating here, but if Jack Eichel comes to the Sabres, you can guarantee that one of those guys will be coming. NC baseball and softball takes on Ken East today. The Jacks Lax team takes on Will North. The Lady Jacks Lax team is also in action as well. Plus, the NT track team is back in action in the NFL. We'll get to all of those results tomorrow. Plus, my special guest, NT baseball coach Neil Turvey, talks about turning around to start a winning program. And with your sports corner update, I'm Kraus. Have a great day, and we'll be back in just a moment.